What's up guys, welcome back. Today we are looking at a very difficult 6 out of 6 stars Hanayama chain link puzzle. This is basically a level 10 puzzle. Another very precise metal puzzle. Now Hanayama are known for their precision, meaning that every intricate detail of this puzzle matters. We're gonna take a look at every single little thing and figure out how this chain, which is almost impossibly linked, should come undone without any force at all. Super stoked about another Hanayama puzzle. These are some of my favorites because they are tactile, they are affordable, so if you're looking to buy some type of puzzle that you can leave on the table or fidget around with, these are perfect. So definitely check out the whole collection. I'll leave the link to this one below if you guys want to check it out. Before we get into this video, I would really appreciate a like. Hit the like button, that's all you need to do. Not much to ask, but it definitely does help this channel out quite a bit. So with that being said, without further ado, let's try and solve this chain link puzzle. Let's go.
All right, this little buddy here, this little chain link is really interesting. Now there are a few things that I've noticed right off the bat. First of all, there are little indices, kind of like dice, not unlike you would see on a dice. So 3 here, you got 1 here, and then this one over here has 2. The other thing that I noticed is that there are certain notches that the other ones do not have. For instance, the 3 has a little notch here, and the 1 has a notch here. I'm guessing the pieces sort of interlock or sort of interweave in those pieces somehow. See, already, do you see what I'm doing here? Hanayama is known for like their precision, and the fact that I can do this with the pieces tells me something like that probably should go there.
This is a big mess, isn't it? It's one of those puzzles where you have to find the exact route to push the puzzles through, and it should just, it's like one of those satisfying things when it passes through. You're like, ah, there we go. I'm gonna try to untangle these a little bit. I guess that first move I did kind of tangled them even more. Let's see if I can undo that. Probably start the timer. Just kind of randomly twisting them to see if there's one spot that they might fit through.
Who comes up with these things, by the way? This is pretty crazy.
You gotta be a genius. So I know that this notch here on the 3
fits one of these sides in there perfectly, and that's definitely going to come in handy at one point. See if I can bring you guys in a little bit closer.
Oh no. How to lose track of where you were. It's just dropping it. It just clunks everywhere. As soon as you have 3 pieces incorporated, it becomes exponentially more difficult. Oh my. Okay, so here we are. Here we go. That's where we were in the beginning. We turned it in, turn it out. No, that's too thick to get in there. Okay. Not sure how they're supposed to fit between that opening. That opening seems a lot smaller. The opening seems a lot smaller than the actual piece. So there's gotta be like a certain angle you gotta push it through, I guess. That's what has to happen, I think, is that these two, this center point is gonna be the point where everything comes apart. If I can just whomp, you know, push it through there, that's the only way I can see this working. Hard to see because this material is pretty dark. Let's try to unlink these two then. Try to unlink 2 and 3. You know, logically, I think 1 and 2 would have to be the ones to unlink first. Okay, we're in an interesting position here. Well, I thought that might have done it. I guess not. If I could just get this one out of the way, I think that notch here could fit in that little hole. That one doesn't seem to want to get out of the way at all. I know for a fact that the notches have to line up. That's just a given. But which ones are the ones that have to line up is a question. And in what orientation do they have to line up? This looks simple, but there are probably a ton of possibilities here with every single twist and turn and orientation. And that's what makes it difficult. Also makes it difficult to keep track of what the heck you're doing. I kind of get caught up with something and then something else happens and I'm like, oh, let's explore that. And I kind of lose track of where it is that I am. Okay, again, we're in this position. A favorable position indeed. I do think that this is a worthwhile
position. Here we go. Another interesting combination here. This is getting a little tiresome just because I have no idea what the hell is happening. This notch definitely wants to fit within that. Lining up the two notches now. Again, I do think this position is a favorable position just because it makes a lot of sense. Dropping it is the worst, by the way. Dropping it is just the worst. The worst ever. God. This is so complicated. I have no idea what's happening. I want to get this one through. No. Stop. Oh, maybe that. Well, that's interesting. I just put the pieces through twice, but the pieces are different now. They've like switched places. I don't know how to explain it better than that, but like I've switched two of them and I don't know if I'm going backwards or forwards at this point, which is just, I don't know if it's discouraging or encouraging. I feel like I have to line these notches up too. Oh, look at that. If I put that notch into that notch, boom, it flattens out entirely. Which might give me enough room to maneuver the other piece through. Because before I couldn't twist this. No. Oh! 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 Okay. Ah, okay. I guess I just have to do that one more time. And I'll be able to turn this one out. Oops, just like that. Wow, so weird. Look how that links up. It's just like, bam. You wouldn't expect these two pieces to just link together, and then all of a sudden they do, and they can't unlink only with a certain... That's strange. Almost like a magic trick right there. You're like, oh, how do you get these two pieces in? You just kind of give it a little rip, and you blow. And there you go. Crappy magic trick, to be honest, but still. There you have it. Half of this puzzle, 41 minutes. Half of this puzzle done. The other half is putting it back together. So we're going to try and retrace our steps and do that now. We had 1 and 3. Or was it 1 and 3? No, it definitely was 1 and 3. It'll be one of those things, if I don't get it right, this is going to be very, very painful. Where's that notch? Here it is. Here and here. That's where that notch was, right? Not sure how that notch fit in before, I forget. Okay. There we go. Yes, okay. This takes a bit of dexterity as well. This is gonna be a long video to edit. Finding that last part to twist in is a bit of a headache right now. This is the part where I really feel like giving up, where I really feel like saying, you know what, I solved it, I opened it, but for the life of me, I just can't not put it back together. And just find, like, why is this being so difficult right now? Like, this is supposed to pass through there, but it just won't. Oh, there we go. Bam! We did it! Time. Boosh. An hour. Thanks for watching.
Alright guys, so that was it. Pretty proud of my accomplishment today, even though it ran me an hour of my life. An hour non-stop. I should have probably, in retrospect, taken a break, because I was getting a little bit saturated near the end. My mind just wasn't working the way it was supposed to, which is super understandable. Again, I left the link to this puzzle below. You guys can check it out if you like. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Like this video if you did enjoy the content, and subscribe if you're new here. We'll see you on the next video. Peace,